Hi friends, we're going to start seated on our mats, either in an easy pose or maybe kneeling and sitting on the heels. First things first, make sure your shoulders are settled down away from your ears and sit up nice and tall. We're going to take 3 big rolls with the shoulders, inhaling as we lift the shoulders forward, like we're going to touch them to our ears. And then as we exhale, roll them back away from the ears, almost arching into the back. Inhale as you bring them forward and up, and exhale to complete the circle. Take this as slowly as you would like, moving as big as you can with the shoulders. Finding a tall spine once more, drop the chin down towards your chest, keeping everything else still and only moving from the neck. Then taking the gaze up to the sky, dropping the back of the head towards the shoulder blades, feeling the front of the neck open up. Move between these 2 positions, trying to keep the spine completely still, only moving the neck. Maybe take an inhale and exhale in each position, feeling how that changes the stretch. Take this as many times as feels good, as slowly as you would like, being gentle. When you're ready, walk the hands forward on the mat until you have outreached the arms and the head comes to rest on the mat in front of your knees. If this is uncomfortable, you can take the head to a pillow or a block to help it reach the floor. We want to keep this really passive at first, so we're just relaxing here. Let the elbows rest on the mat as your spine comes back to this natural curve. Then slowly start to inch the fingertips further from your knees until your arms extend, pressing the palms into the mat. Activate the arms and the back, stretching as far as you can, feeling that along the spine from your hips up to your head. Briefly come up to sitting so that you can spread the knees about as wide as the mat, keeping the big toes together, and then reaching back down to a wide-legged child's pose. This is going to be a little bit more of a stretch on the hips, but also grant you more space to stretch out the spine. Again, you can always take the head down to a block or small pillow to help that reach the mat. Whether your head is resting on the mat or on your prop, we're attempting to sink the chest lower and lower as we relax into this. Walk the hands slowly over towards the right edge of your mat, keeping the chest between your knees and feeling a stretch along the left side of your body from your fingertips down to your hips. Gently walk the hands back through the center of the mat and over towards the left side, this time seeing if you can reach the right hand over top of the left and feeling that side body stretch now on the right side, still sinking the head and chest down towards the mat. Walk the hands slowly back to center one more time, stretching out nice and long through the fingertips before slowly rising up out of your child's pose and coming to hands and knees. Taking some really slow cat and cow positions, inhale as you take your gaze to the ceiling, letting the belly drop low and the tailbone go high. Inhaling nice and deep as you exhale, push the mat away. Take the gaze to the belly button, curve out the spine, spreading the shoulder blades. Go back and forth between these two positions, going with your own breath at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling fully. Take this for 4 or 5 rounds of breath. When you finished up about 5 rounds, come back to sit on the heels, kneeling on your mat, and we're going to take some rainbows. So planting left hand next to your hips, inhale your right arm all the way over the top, stretching the side body and keeping this spine lateral in your stretch. Exhale here, and as you inhale, come back through center, rising up to seated. Plant the right hand and bring the left arm over the top. This time stretching out the left side body, inhaling back through center, exhale back over to the left side, inhale back through center, and exhale over to the right. We're going to take this in a full circle, so as you come back over to the left side, exhale to this side stretch, then let the chest collapse forward. And we're going to move it in a big circle all the way forward, curving out the spine and neck until we plant the right hand. Take a lateral stretch to the right and come up over the top. Then take it the opposite direction. Then the way we came, over to the right, collapse the chest forward in a big C curve with the whole spine and neck until the left hand plants. Take the right arm over the top, and inhale back up to seated. Staying seated nice and tall, bring the forearms in front of you and try to completely touch from elbow to hand. If you can't quite touch the elbows, just press the forearms together and take a big C curve with the spine gazing down at the belly button, separating the shoulder blades. As you inhale, open up and cactus the arms out wide, arching into the back, and exhale, come back to the starting position. Moving between these sort of cat and cow spine positions, inhaling as you open up and exhaling to bring the forearms together. You'll feel that stretch between the shoulder blades and opening in the upper back as you flow between the inhales and exhales here, going at your own pace. Take this as many times as feels good, and then when you're ready, let that inhale float the arms all the way down to the mat, and then exhale nice and long. Let's finish up with 3 more of those big shoulder rolls, bringing the shoulders forward up to touch the ears and rolling back down the spine. 3 or 4 times, inhaling them up, exhaling down away from the ears. Thanks so much for flowing with me today and giving your spine, neck, and shoulders some tender, loving care. I'll see you next time.